Hi, this is Coach Cedric, and today I'm going to show you how to solve this math contest problem from University of Waterloo's Cayley math contest, which is aimed at Ontario grade 10 students. This is an algebra problem. It reads that for the first 30 minutes of a trip, Deanna drove at a constant speed. For the next 30 minutes, she drove at another constant speed, but is 20 kilometers per hour faster than her original. If the total distance traveled was 100 kilometers, how fast did she drive for the first 30 minutes? Well, before we start, let's talk about quickly touch on the basic principles of solving problems using algebra. It is important that you know what is given or what is known and what the question is asking or the unknown. And more importantly, you need to know what is the relationship between the known and the unknown, right? So by studying up the relationship between the known and the unknown, you can go from known to the unknown. In this case, we're given time and distance as the known variables, and we know that what the question is asking is actually speed. We can quickly outline the relationship among these variables, which is that speed times time is distance. Because the relationship is so straightforward and direct, we can set our unknown variable x to represent speed. When the relationship is not so clear and straightforward, you may choose to set your x to be another unknown variable, right? But that's probably gonna happen as you get more advanced. Anyhow, back to this problem. We set our x to be Deanna's speed in the first 30 minutes, right? What we call speed original, right? So remember, it's measured in kilometers per hour. This unit of measure agreement is very important, right? And now let's start describing the story outlining the question. It says that for the first 30 minutes, right? First half, she drove at this speed of x, right? And for 30 minutes, that'll be, because her speed is measured in per hour, so we know that her distance traveled would be half x, right? That's her distance traveled. Well, for the next 30 minutes, her speed changed. It's still constant at least. Her speed changed to x plus 20, right? So her total distance traveled during this time will be half x20. What else is given? Well, it's actually the total distance traveled during this entire hour. So now her total distance traveled, the expression would be half x plus half x plus 20, which is simply summing these two parts together, right? According to the question, this should give us 100. So this is outlining the relation among the variables. If this setup is correct, then all that's left is just the technicality of solving the equation and collecting like terms, right? Right away, you need to collect the x. We have an x inside the bracket here, so drop all the brackets. You have half x plus half times 20, which is 10, is equal to 100. Collecting these terms together and moving 10 to the other side. So moving 10 to the other side first, we'll get 90. And putting these two together, we get one whole x, and x is equal to 20. That's for speed for the first half an hour.